Hey, what's up? This is Jason Drone. Welcome to today's episode of GSD Daily. This is the first episode of the new series that we're titling Expand. Now, Expand is where you take what your business is doing and you expand it into different verticals, different niches. You expand it across segments. There's lots of ways that you can expand your business once you kind of lock in that thing that is working really well for you. So one of the things that we always run up against, is where we can only promote so many things at the same time, especially for startups, especially for folks who are like kind of below the $1 million a year in revenue mark. There's only so many things you can promote at the same time in certain modalities. Like we run paid traffic. So your Facebook ads, you're targeting one group of people for one particular ad. Now you can segment that group of people up between cold traffic, warm traffic, and hot traffic. So there's triggers that you can in essence advertise 3 different things to those people. For your cold traffic, you can advertise live streams, videos, bonding content, like all that kind of stuff. For your warm traffic, you can advertise lead magnets, webinars. And then for your hot audience, you can advertise call to action kind of things. So your courses, your programs, your books, your whatever, the stuff that you want them to buy. So cold, warm, hot. Now, outside of those 3 things, those 3 segments, it's very difficult to advertise like 3 different offers to cold traffic, because what you're doing is you're cannibalizing your audience. So when you're thinking about expanding into additional product offers or additional, like let's say you have a book and you're selling that book to your hot people, your warm people, hot people. So that book might start as a digital book. It might be $4.95 or $7 or whatever. And then the order bump on the order form is going to be the hardcover edition of that book for $19.95 extra. So it's just a little checkbox. Now that's all kind of part of the upsell process. Let's say you dial that in pretty well and you decide you want to record a video course. And the video course is going to be, how to expand on the chapters of the book into something that, gives more value, something that you're able to cover all of the stuff that the book publisher or whatever, took out of the book. They just deleted it. They put the big red X over it. You can add all that stuff in a video course. And now you have and your roadmap is already there. You already have your chapter list. You put all the hard work into thinking about that book once. So exactly what your roadmap needs to be in that video course. So, and you can charge $97 for it, $197, $397 for it. You can charge like a one-off, like per project or you can charge a one-off fee for access to the course. You can charge a membership if you'd like. You can do, $37 a month or $47 a month, or you can do $97 first month and then $27 a month after that. There's lots and lots of different ways that you can price in that membership or that video training. But what you're doing is you're expanding your product selection by really just diving into that one kind of core competency, that one body of work, and then you're allowing for people to purchase from you, for people to go through that in a different way. So one of my favorite examples of this is Grant Cardone. So Grant Cardone, he has his books, he has his paperbacks and hardcovers and Kindle books. Then he has his Audible books, which his Audible books really are, they're like master classes. Like I think if reading the book is probably six hours or so of material, his Audible books are like 18 hours. Like he literally just goes on rants, and I don't even know how, a lot of it isn't in the book. He just talks stuff, like throughout the whole thing. So, like the way I see it is, the Audible book, Grant Cardone's Audible books, they're like little master classes all into themselves. And of course, he promotes his membership site. He promotes all of his other offers inside that audiobook. So he's always, he started with books, and then he's, selling these Audible workshops, Audible programs, then that is selling into his membership site and all of his future content. So that's part of his omnipresence is what he calls it. But basically it's, his the expansion model of his business is you start with something small and then you expand into other offers as you go. So it's a worthwhile model. Right now people don't necessarily like memberships quite as much as they, maybe did a year ago. Memberships by and large are very much out of style unless you're like Netflix or Hulu or something that is entertainment, something that you use at home. But memberships, by and large, for the moment, they're not working as well as they did on a month-to-month basis. The memberships that are doing really well typically have an annual buyout in them. So, like somebody buys $27 a month, and then they can upgrade to $207 for a year. And if that membership is worth it to them, then they'll save the 2 months. They'll prepay for the year. And they just already buy into that annual commitment. So that is working really well right now. Any kind of digital product is awesome. So if you're starting low and having a digital product that expands on that book or that, body of knowledge, body of work, then that's working really well. You can also downsell from a webinar. So you can have a webinar and then sell that same course from the webinar itself. And then the offer goes directly to either like a sales, like a bridge page or an order form. So those are just some quick ways to, expand the offers, the stuff that you have and are selling. If you have any questions at all, just go to doneforyou.com/start, and we would be happy to put together an action plan for you on traffic and sales funnels and offers and courses and all that other stuff, for your business. And if there's anything else you need, just let me know. doneforyou.com, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Thanks.